Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your project on Upwork. What's your project? Your project is like gigs on Fiverr. There are gigs that you offer different from your services. Upwork projects were recently introduced to Upwork in 2021, and a lot of clients have not yet adopted the whole project aspect, but people still get orders through projects. So it's important that you create several projects just as you are creating gigs on Fiverr. So on Upwork, it's called projects, and you can create up to 20 projects on Upwork. So how do you create these projects? You can find your project dashboard here at the Find Work and scroll down. You'll see my project. You click on it and you'll be redirected to what you're seeing on my screen right now. Once you get here, you have to create a project. How do you know the project you want to create? Just like every other thing that has to do with freelancing, you need to make a research. You always need to see what other freelancers like you are doing, how they go about theirs, how they set up everything. So how do you find out what other freelancers are doing and how they created their project? You go on Upwork and click on the search tab and highlight search by projects. Now the project I want to create is going to be digital marketing writing gig. So a digital marketing writer, if you're a graphics designer, you type in graphics designer. If you are a virtual assistant, you type in virtual assistant. If you are a web developer, you type in web development. Or you want to, whatever skill you want to create a project for, you first have to research it. And this is what I'm going to do next. After searching for digital marketing writer, here are other projects from freelancers over here. Now, as you can see, you see 87 here, you see 155, you see 64, you see 203, and as you can see, this is mine over here and this is 10, and I'm on first page. The thing about first page is on Upwork is the fact that they always reshuffle it. So I could appear first page over here for the search result, and when I search again, I won't be on the first page. So unlike Fiverr, where you have to struggle with the algorithm to find a way to get on first page, you don't have to do that on Upwork. You just need to ensure that you've optimized your profile and it's captivating, and once someone looks at it, they will click on it and place an order. If you could recall, before I got to this page on my Upwork project dashboard, you saw 0 orders, 0 projects completed. But over here, you're seeing 10 projects completed with a 4.7 rating. Now, let me clarify this. These projects you are seeing here belong to my main profile. These projects you are seeing here belongs to this guy's main profile. These projects are what he has completed as a writer, as a content writer, not what he got from project dashboards. So all these projects, all these numbers you're seeing here that looks like projects they've completed are not actually projects that they've done. They are not projects they got from. They are others that they sent proposals or they were invited for a job. So you should not be all worked up that you've not gotten any order when you've listed your projects. But it's important that you have several projects. Now, as you can see here, I have one for digital marketing. So I'm just going to go ahead and create another one. And now I'm going to look at what every other person that's a top rated plus seller is doing on the platform. I'm going to open it in a new tab, open this in a new tab, and open this in a new tab. Then I'm going to go back to my project catalog and create a new one. So you go to my project dashboards over here. So you create a project. Now looking at this guy's project, you can see you will get compelling SEO friendly articles for your blog. It's almost like creating a gig on Fiverr, but this is project on Upwork. Creating an Upwork project, how to create an Upwork project. So you make your research. You have to look at the title, if you look at this title, you see that this talent wants to rank for SEO friendly articles. So we are going to scroll down and look at more of his profile. His first price is the starter price of $25, 500 words, $50 for his standard, and $100 and you will get 2,000 words. So if you scroll down, you see the project details, you see his description, you see the topic, the language, the tone, the article type, you see what's included for each of his gigs, what he's offering, and he added frequently added questions. Now all these are based on projects. This particular project of being a content writer, based on this particular project, this is what the guy has earned. This is based on his project. So for this project, he has worked on 9 different projects, and this is what they gave him. For all projects, he has worked on 188 projects, all through his being on Fiverr. So that's it for this person. We're going to check this other person's account. Now looking at this particular person, wants to rank for website content. When you click on the create project, you see this and you'll be asked to input your title. Before you input your title, you want to do a search. What do you want to create this project for? Like I said before, we are a virtual assistant. You type in virtual you're not going to search by jobs, you're going to search by projects. So once you're typing in the service you want to offer on that project, you see the auto suggestion made by Upwork that shows what other freelancers are using and what clients are searching for. So as you can see, just searching the term virtual, we have virtual assistant Philippines, virtual reality, real estate virtual assistant, marketing virtual assistant. Let me keep going and see. Shopify virtual assistant, WordPress. Let's see for graphics design. Now as you can see, graphics designer. So these are the search terms, these are the keywords people are using, and you want to make use of these keywords on your title. Now I'm a writer on Upwork, so I'm going to go for writer, content writing skills, but I want to write for the digital marketing niche. Or let me just say I want to write for blogs. Let's look for blogs. Blog writer, blog content writer, blog post, blog writing. So I'm going to say blog content writer. So I'm going to go with blog content writer. So you make that research first before you come write your title. The other clients what you deliver and how they benefit you. You will get a blog content that engages and ranks on search engines. So now for my title, you can see that I made use of the keyword blog content here, though I could not make use of blog content writer because I can't say you will get a blog content writer that engages. Is the blog content. So I made use of blog content. You will get a blog content that engages and ranks on search engines. So they are showing you some good examples over here, and you can make use of those two. Then you have to choose your category. Looking at this guy's category, you can see his category is writing and translation, and a subcategory of content writing, and under content writing, articles and blog posts. The same thing with this guy. So you have to choose your category. So writing and translation. So under writing, you scroll to writing and translation, narrow down your category. Let me choose website content. and save. Because my other projects are showing on blog posts, so I want to put this out on website content. Then you have to choose your project attribute, your language, English. You could choose others. Your search tags. Search tags are important. So when it comes to search tag, you also want to carry out research. I have gone through this guy's profile and this other freelancer's profile, and I've noticed that on Upwork you cannot see the search tags. Unlike on Fiverr, you can see what other people are ranking for. So how do you know the search tags to use? You still do the same thing we did over there. Content writer, blog content writer, blog content. I've seen one. Blog content writer, then website content, article writer, article writing, digital marketing. So when people make use of search for the terms blog content writer, website content, article writing, and digital marketing, I'm going to pop up in the search results. So that's why these search tags are important, and you have to research for them by clicking here and seeing what people are searching for. The search tags always auto suggest search terms that people are frequently searching. So you need to know those search terms and make use of them here. So I'll save and continue. And then I'll get to the pricing. We all have our different prices. This person's pricing will be quite different from this person's prices and this other person's price. So when you are setting your pricing, you just need to check out how the structure theirs, nothing else, but you have to put your own pricing, how much you feel your service is worth. So for the starter, you can put a custom title if you want. You can name yours bronze, silver, gold, basic, standard, premium. Whatever it is you want to name yours, you can give it a name. I'm going to remove mine. You could write yours if you want. Then you could go ahead to write your delivery days in 2 days, in 3 days, in 3 days, the number of words you're offering. This is going to be different depending on the skills you have. If you are a graphic designer, you're not going to see number of words. You're going to see maybe number of images attached, something like that. Virtual assistant will be different. A web developer is going to be different. So depending on what you're creating, your Upwork project catalog, you are going to see a different pricing scope. So once you set your pricing, you have to go down, save, and continue. Now you get to where you'll be asked to input the gallery, images like this, images like this, images like this. If you're a graphics designer, this will be quite easy for you because it advised that you upload samples of your work, your past work over there. But if you are a writer, a virtual assistant, a web developer, a sales and marketing expert, every other skill apart from graphics design, you just have to follow me and head on to Canva. We'll go to Canva and design something like this. It's always important to use Canva because if you get an image of websites like Google Images or Pixels or Pixabay without paying for those images, most of those images have copyright attached to them. You can't just use them anywhere. The platform is not going to allow you to do that. It's important that you create an image that explains and describes the service you're offering, and a free platform you can do that on is Canva. We're going to choose the Instagram post, the square, 1080 by 1080 pixels, and that's what we are going to use to create the cover image for our Upwork project. So we're going to look for a template and just edit instead of editing from scratch. As a blog writer, you could search your blog writer. As a virtual assistant, you could search virtual assistant. See, we have virtual assistant. So I'm just going to search, and these are templates you can use and edit. So after going through all the free Canva templates, this is the one I like, and that's it. I'm going to download this, but before you download this, you need to ensure that your image is named properly for SEO purposes. When you search for an image, or when someone else searches for website content writer, if your image is optimized enough, and optimization means having the right title, having the right out title, and seeing that it's on a platform like Upwork that ranks first page, your image is going to come up in the search results when someone is searching for a website content writer. So you need to ensure that you are using images that are named well. So I'm going to name this website content writer. I'll go ahead to share and download PNG. I'll download this, and then we'll head back to our project catalog. Once the image has downloaded, I'm going to drag this image and paste here. Now when you've done the image, you'll be asked to adjust it to fit the frame. So this is only what Upwork can take from the image. So you go ahead to upload. When you're uploading that, you can do a 1 minute or 2 minutes. The video should be less than 90 seconds. A 90 seconds project video of yourself speaking to your clients. When you're doing that, you just have a brief introduction. Hi. And instead of going to explain who you are, your certifications and everything on that video, you could just have hi, and then you state out the client's issue. Are you looking for someone to write a website copy or a website content for your brand, your business, a website content that ranks your page when on search engines? And then you offer your solution. I can help you do that, and this is how I intend to help you achieve that. I will create your website copy using the right SEO strategies. Then you just list out other services you are offering and other added value you are going to give to the client. If you could have all of that put in 90 seconds, that would be good, but avoid introducing yourself, your qualifications up and down, unless you have a skill set that requires your qualification, that requires you listing out your qualifications in order for the client to see you are the right person for the job. Apart from that, a 1 minute video or 90 seconds video will also help. So you can upload samples of documents if you want. I'm not going to do that. I would prefer them to reach out to me telling me what their niche is, and then I'll send them samples that are related to that niche. So we'll just continue and go to the requirement. In the requirement, you need to tell your client what you need to get started, and it's required. I will need every document and information about your brand, business, or website. So that's all I need, and I'm going to make it mandatory. I'm going to make it mandatory. Free text means they can attach anything, they can type anything. Multiple choice question means you could ask them several questions. You could be like, do you need me to write an about us? Yes or no? They will choose yes. Do you need this to do this? Yes or no? They choose no. So if you need to ask the client several questions in order to carry out this project, you click the multiple choice. If you want the client to attach a file, mandatory, you click the file attachment. If you want the client to give a free answer, you choose the free answer. I always go with the free answer. If you want it to be mandatory, that the client must produce this, if not the order does not start. No, the order will wait till whenever the client produces it, you click on this, and I need it mandatory. So once you've done that, you click add, and you'll see it over here. You save and continue. You can always add more if you want. Then now this is the main thing, your project summary. If you don't know how to write your Upwork profile overview, the project summary should not be an issue for you. I'm going to include the link in the description where you can see how to write an Upwork project overview. You'll see a video and you also see a blog post. Go ahead to watch the video and also go ahead to read the blog post to help you come up with to help you write a better project overview that attracts clients. So once you read that, you input it over here as your project summary. Once you watch that, it will be easy for you to come up with your project summary. Your project summary should have a summary of what the project is all about, stating what the client's issue is, the services you're offering that's going to solve this client's issue, and always ending with a call to action. A call to action telling them to contact you before placing an order, or telling them to reach out to you for a call, or whatever next step you want to take, but ensure you always end it with a call to action. For example, take a look at this client's work. Hey, I'm a published writer with bachelor's of arts in journalism. I have over 5 years experience in the digital media and magazine industry. Now I am here to upgrade your blog. Help me help you. Make it clear what you want so I can craft your blog post with the highest quality. Now you see what he did. He introduced himself, then he's telling the client what he's going to do for them and how he intends to do it by writing in a conversational, eloquent and poetic tone, or any tone of their desire. So you need to also ensure that you are explaining what you're going to offer the client. Taking a look at the second person's overview, the person talked about themselves here, and the next they talk about the goal they want to achieve for the client. This is all good and this is all great, and these are for people that already have great reviews over here. So you should always look at what other people are doing and make use of it. I'm of the opinion that if you are just starting out as a freelancer on Upwork and you have no review, you have no experience about the platform, you need to ensure that you are telling the client what you want to do for them and less about you. It's your review that will speak for you. So next time, if you just want to have a one line on your profile and be, I have 20 years experience and I'm the right person for you, they would believe you based on your reviews. But now you have no reviews, you're new to the platform, so you should not make it about you and introducing yourself up here. You should just go straight to addressing the client's problem and how you intend to solve that problem. Have that as your project details, as your description. So now, as you can see, I have added several steps here. After the client purchases the project and sends the requirements, I will complete the project following the steps I add here. So you could add steps and describe what the steps are, but I'm not going to describe. I'm just going to list out. You can say carry out keyword research, carry out audience research, carry out competitors research, write website content, sending work for first review, sending work for second review after changes are made, client reviews and approves your work, and you get paid. So that is how I intend to work with my clients. So how you intend to work with your clients step by step, listed out over here, is very important. Then you will add frequently asked questions. It's optional, but it's important. You need to let your clients know what they are getting from you. Questions they may have that you will not get to answer if they place an order directly. You need to list them all out over here. I'm going to come back and do this, but for now, I'm just going to save and continue. When you've done that, how many projects can you handle at one time and still deliver great results? You can set the number of projects you want to handle at once. Copyright notice. By submitting this project, you declare that you either own or have rights to the material posted, and that posting these materials do not infringe any third-party rights. So I hope you've read the Upwork terms of service. It's very important to know that. If you know this, you will never have an issue on Upwork. You need to read this too and read this. I have read the Upwork terms of service and the privacy policy. You need to accept these and submit for review. You can save the project later. You submit for review. Before you send your project for review, you need to ensure your project doesn't contain watermarked images, identifiable information in your description or images. This is what I was talking about, going to get images from websites where they are copyright. References to projects on other websites or platforms. Upwork do not want you to link to other websites or platforms, websites like your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, any website where someone can contact you directly. They do not want you to link to those websites unless you have started an order. If you've not started an order, if an order has not been placed on Upwork, taking you out of the platform to communicate or to work is against Upwork terms and service. Ensure you adhere to this. Then send for review. Congratulations, you successfully submitted your project. We'll let you know when your project has been approved. Most times it takes 2 weeks, most times it takes more than 2 weeks to get your project approved. But once your project is approved, you can always get started. Another thing you should learn to create are Upwork consultations. If you want to offer consultations, you can offer a maximum of 3. It's important, and it's another way for you to make money on Upwork. So guys, that's how to create an Upwork project and get listed on the Upwork project catalog. It's important to make use of all the features on Upwork to make more money. You should not just depend on bidding for jobs. You can have more than 20 projects. So just go ahead to create a lot of projects, spread out your portfolio, and maybe someone is going to click on it and place a direct order without you sending out proposals for jobs. So guys, that's the end of this video. Do not forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want me to create more videos like this. See you in the next video, guys.